folks, Craig here. Out for a really quick session this morning. Just want to get a little bit of footage. I've got the drone with me, hoping to I can keep that dry and put that up and get some footage. So if that works, you'll see a little bit of that footage in this little video today. The other thing I'm going to do is I thought leading into Christmas, and I've got very limited fishing opportunities over the next few weeks, so I thought I'd do a recap of my top 5 moments that we've captured so far in Temps Tackle Talk throughout the videos that I've posted. So I'll go through each of those, a little bit of fun, and just recap some of the moments that have happened, some planned, some not so planned, and yeah, so I'll rate those from 1 to 5. Number 5, I'm going to put our shore-based episode up at Mount Crosby Weir with my mate Grant. It's been the best performing video, and I guess when we filmed that, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but I think that shore-based element has proven really popular, especially up in that area. So put that number 5. It was a great fun to film. Grant is got a great mate, really loves his fly fishing. We got that, unfortunately didn't get the bust up on the Pompadour on film, but nevertheless really happy with that one, how it turned out, and that was a great moment. Number 4 was one of my earlier episodes, was with Adam Barnes. Sue and I spent the day, we called that the 1%ers, and I think apart from the fact that we got so much out of the day, Adam is such a wealth of knowledge, and it's definitely changed our fishing. You know, Sue has always loved her flatter fishing, but she's really improved, and it's a lot of that is from that information that Adam provided, and it was a very informative day with him, and that. So I think that was number 4 for me. Was, yeah, just a great day in the water, and fantastic guy, and I know we certainly got a lot out of it. Number 3 goes back to another early episode, was with Chris Greensall when we were fishing down the Gold Coast with his daughter Abby. Great fun, great to see Chris fishing with his daughter and sharing that passion with her. And the moment where Abby, I was up the front talking to Chris about his journey with Mark Berg and how he progressed through to the tournament scene, and I don't know what happened, but Abby's cast over this pipe on a pontoon and pulled this fish, and happened to just capture that on film. It was a funny moment, and certainly one we didn't plan for. 2 I'm going to give to my mate Jasper. We've done a fair bit of filming with Jasper, and once again, some of that planned, some of the not planned. Like the episode we did on chatterbaits was one of my favourites as well, and it just happened. I just said, oh look, I'll bring the GoPro, mate, and we'll see how it goes, and that one went really well, and yeah. But I think number 2 for me was active target on the Brizzy River, when he was able to show where those fish are sitting, and how that tech can really show you how the fish respond to lures and where they're sitting, that kind of thing. That was a real highlight for me. I think that's just pretty high. So I think number 1, talking about moments when things happen unplanned. Sue and I were fishing the Brisbane River. We invited our good friend Mark Sarrick out for a fish. He was pretty keen to have a crack at those river bass, and it's the incident where Sue's cast in against a snag, hooked up the bass, got snagged up. Mark's gone in, got the netted the fish, it's come off the lure and got to the board. It was a really funny moment for us, and one that was totally unscripted, unplanned, and yeah, just one of those moments that said happens out of the blue, and we were able to capture that on film. So that's my number 1 moment so far. Look forward to creating many more moments, I suppose, and where we can take the channel. So look, I really appreciate your support, those who have come on board and watching my stuff. I'm trying all kinds of different things. I do have a definite plan of where I want to take it, but at the moment trying lots of different stuff and seeing what is engaging with you guys and what isn't. I can't reflect on the channel and not mention the video I filmed with Shelley Jockimson, and I'm not sure why that one hasn't performed so well in regard to views, but it was certainly the one I put a lot of work into. We did a lot of planning with that, and it was an absolute pleasure to film that. Shelley is an absolute legend, and some pretty awesome stories. And I'll close out the episode today with one of her funny stories about Carl. And I'm pretty excited that as part of, well, next year Carl's qualified for his second Bassmaster Classic, and we're doing some fundraising to get Shelley across. She wasn't able to make it this year to watch him in this year's Classic, but we're doing some fundraising for her with Carl sending over a signed jersey that he actually wore in this year's Classic. We're going to auction that off. So to see Shelley go over there and experience that with Carl after, I guess, missing this year, I think it's going to be pretty special. So look forward to that. I'll have details on that through my socials on when that's happening. It's going to be awesome. So I'll sort of close this one out with one of the stories that she shared, and if you haven't seen it, it's a great story of how someone follows their dream, and those don't follow Carl, the only Australian to qualify for the Bass Elite Series, making a fantastic career over there, and come through adversity to make it, and just hard-working Aussie that has followed his dreams.
So my house was full of Carl and his mates every weekend, and it was Cresbrook, Kubi, because no one had a licence, only me, and we bought a little trailer, and he had his little tinny. So every weekend, whether I had to work or not, I had to get up and drive those boys. They'd stay the night before, eat me out of house and home, and pack up sausages, eskies, and I'd drive them to Cresbrook and leave them there. But after a while, it drained me. And one weekend, I had something I had planned, and I just said to him, Carl, not this weekend, mate. I'm not doing the Cresbrook trip. Sorry. And he looked at me with bewilderment, and I said, no, it's not happening. I'm sleeping in. I've worked the night before. I'm sleeping in. I'm not doing Cresbrook. And he went away, and he copped it all right. Next minute, I hear toasters going and jugs, and he comes walking into my room with Vegemite on toast and a cup of tea. And he goes, and I went, yes. And he goes, Mum, instead of that, we've just been talking to the guys, and I was wondering if you could take us into the skate park in town. And I said, the skate park? What would you want to go there for? And he goes, well, we thought we might smoke a bit of dope, drink some beer, and just hang there instead. I said, go and get the trailer on the car now, get the esky, get the barbecue stuff, and get in the car. And that's what he did to me.